As an educator, certainly you've heard of social emotional learning, SEL. But did you know that in the past year, the Foothills Governance Board invested resources and personnel to make SEL a lever for equity and excellence? It's an exciting time at Foothills. We are measuring our impact, and SEL goals are now embedded in both our district and site strategic plans. A diverse and dedicated team of professionals called the SEL Task Force meet monthly to guide the work, and plans are underway to build upon the strong foundation of SEL that already exists at Foothills.
My name is Dawn Myers, and I'm the SEL Specialist for Foothills. Thank you for this opportunity to let me tell you a little bit more about this work.
Foothills has adopted the CASTLE model of SEL, which includes 5 core competencies: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. When students and adults demonstrate self-confidence, self-discipline, empathy, teamwork, and strong personal ethics, those are indicators of the 5 core competencies.
Now, good educators have recognized their role in teaching and supporting positive SEL development for decades. These ideas are not new. Good pedagogy is good SEL. In the past, it may have been called character education or soft skills. We all know that these characteristics are important, not only for our students to have as they progress towards high school graduation goals, but also to ensure success as they move on to college and/or careers. Here are several core beliefs we hold about the SEL work at Foothills. 1, we believe that all of us have natural abilities in some areas of SEL, but that we can all also grow our abilities with the right support. 2, we believe that the best way to teach SEL skills to teens and young adults is for the adult staff members to model positive SEL. And we also believe that promoting SEL is everyone's job, from teachers to support staff to registrars when they first meet our students. And 3, now is a perfect opportunity to focus on SEL in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic and while our country wrestles with issues of race and equity.
These are a few of the exciting things going on with SEL. The Clark site partnered with the Athens Free Mobile Clinic at the Medical College to offer well-visit healthcare to students in need. The partnership is also working to make COVID-19 vaccines available to Foothills staff this spring. 3 voluntary equity discussion professional learning opportunities allowed over 200 Foothills staff to participate in discussions around race, equity, and diversity, and that work continues. During the presidential elections this past fall, eligible students received voter registration information through a partnership with the Georgia Center for Civic Engagement. Helping eligible students register to vote allows them to demonstrate civic participation and social awareness. Meeting the mental health needs of students and staff is important now more than ever in a time of great isolation, fear, social unrest, disappointments, and lost lives. We have offered grief support and services to our staff and are in the process of developing partnerships to bring school-based mental health services to our site so students can be better able to access mental health care. In that same vein, the Foothills Suicide Protocol was recently revised to reflect suicide intervention in a virtual environment, and all student services staff were trained so that they can best provide suicide intervention to students who express thoughts of self-harm. What lies ahead for SEL at Foothills? With your help, the sky is the limit. I hope you will reach out to me to share any ideas you have for how we can together stretch our SEL skills as we all practice patience, flexibility, empathy, and resiliency.
Hello, we are the Alumni Transition Team, and I think I speak for Michelle and myself when I say that we feel like we've got the best job at Foothills. Our goal is reaching out to seniors, letting them know what the different career and college opportunities are out there, and also just making sure that we're building connections to all of those opportunities, whether it's technical schools or career opportunities, so that we're informed, so that we can inform our students. And a big part of it is also, and students I think really appreciate it, is we just want to reach out and let them know that, yeah, Foothill still cares, and we want to help them as they transition to the next part of their journey. So my name is Tad McMillan. I'm the Alumni Transition Coordinator, and you can see there how to reach me, as well as the sites that currently I am focused on.
Hi, I'm Michelle Ramsey, Alumni Transition Counselor, and you can reach me at michelle.ramsey, that's Michelle with one L, at foothillscharter.org. and my number is 706-395-8144. Although I work with all the students, my primary sites are Baldwin, Jasper, Greene, Morgan, Social Circle, and Walton. We want to share a few quotes with you from some of the students we've talked to recently. This first one is from Josie. She was a Baldwin graduate. At Foothills, you have more freedom and teachers have high expectations, and you're supported but not babied, which definitely helped me with some of the independence needed in college. And she's just doing great. She's on the equestrian team at her college, and we're really proud of Josie. Another recent graduate was at the Burris site, and McQuanta McCord, who works at Burris, described their student Jordan by writing, "He would constantly tell the staff that he was going to continue his education and buy a house. He is a great model for our corrections students. He hung in there, and his hard work is now paying off." It is indeed paying off. Jordan finished his associate's degree in the fall of 2021 in industrial systems technology, and he currently has a mortgage and is purchasing his home. He says, "Foothills business and finance classes helped me buy my home, and I still watch Dave Ramsey." He goes on to say, "I could not thank the staff at the Burris campus enough. They helped me escape and gave me the foundation to go to college." Really fabulous. So at Foothills, we serve the Josies of the world and the Jordans of the world. And since our students have such different backgrounds and experiences, and they're going in so many different directions, the Alumni Transition Team seeks to meet them wherever they are. The gifted, graduating early, the academically challenged, trying to graduate and decide next steps. Whatever their goals are, we just are trying to help them, whether it's technical school, just get a job, or just graduate. But we're there to support and help.
And so thank you, Michelle. And I just will come back to this and say that the Alumni Transition Team, a big part of what we try to do is move our students from here, wherever here is, to there. And sometimes that's just informal conversation. Sometimes it's sitting down and really working out a formal plan. The thing I would highlight on this slide is that our job's really about connecting to our students and, passing along information, but also just letting them know that we care. And something I really need to stress is that the Alumni Transition Team seeks to support the systems the different sites already have in place. We don't try to come in and replicate or replace or change. We just want to support the really good work that so many of our sites are already doing. And this next slide just says college just ahead, and we put this slide in there because we want everyone to know that Foothill students do go to college. Of the 103 graduates that we had this past December, 31 are either currently in college or college bound. 8 are in the military and 34 are working full-time jobs. And a big part of our job on the Alumni Transition Team is focusing on those 30 that are either unengaged or still haven't quite decided, or that, quite frankly, are just difficult to reach.
We'd like to share some ways we get the word out about the Alumni Transition Team. Please follow us on these social media outlets. First, our Facebook page is Foothills Education Charter High School Alumni Transition Team. Our Instagram account, Foothills_transition_team. And we also will be spotlighting students in our newsletter. We love focusing on our outstanding graduates. And then once we talk with them, we do have a Remind account that we share with our graduates. And we just want to share a few things we've done since we started over the past 18 months. And our team also had Amy Bishop. She was an Alumni Transition Counselor. She has recently gone to the virtual site full-time. But some of our highlights we've been working on, we've conferenced with students at every site, and we are starting to reach out to our Department of Corrections sites. We've made more than 1,000 contacts with students, either through text or email or calling, any way we could get in touch with them. And please help us with that by making sure their numbers are current before they leave us, and then the best contact information, a parent's contact. Sometimes we have to go through the parents, but please help us have a good number to reach them. We've helped students register for the SAT, the ACT, AccuPlacer, scholarships, and more. We've attended senior nights, and we love to do those. Please invite us. We want to come and meet the kids before they graduate, and so they'll know us too. We can help with career nights and other college and career exploration events. During the pandemic, this effort has been less, but we're eager to change that. Hopefully, when we all get through with the vaccine, we can get back to 100%. And we have worked with more than 250 students on creating next step plans. So we have been busy, and we look forward to and doing more with our over 1,000 graduates in 2021. We look forward to having more graduates, and we will open it up. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. And here's our contact information again. Please feel free to call us at any time with any questions.